Hello one and all, and welcome to YouTuber Review, a show where we go through some of the biggest names in YouTube and analyze them for their quality of content, the current status of their channels, and the personalities they put behind it, while at the same time giving them a minor helping of criticism, but only as long as you spell minor like this. On our last episode, the Mighty Wheel of Selection chose none other than the YouTube commentator, Zaptie, a person whose online persona is literally a plush teddy bear that only gives you nightmares some of the time. But like most other commentary channels of his nature, he uses an online avatar to create his persona, which definitely is not a bad thing. In fact, it's one of the most unique and creative personas I've seen thus far. It's a teddy bear with heterochromia. It's creative. I like it. And he even carries this character into real life because, well, he has never shown his face. Not to say he's never done a face cam video, he has, just every time he's done one, well, he's worn this bear mask on his head. I weep for how many furry comments this guy gets. But honestly, I feel like this mask was once a teddy bear that he bought at Costco, which he decapitated ISIS style and tore out the eyes of, whilst at the same time removing all of its stuffing, replacing it with insulating foam, and then placing a black fabric mesh where the eyes used to be. That is this mask. It's good. Add it to the store, sell it for $19.99. But aside from Zaptie's, unique persona, he is mostly known for his commentary videos. So the question that will be on most people's minds is it good? And while I could easily answer that right now with either a yes or no, well, what kind of review would that be? I mean, Jesus Christ, we're only at a minute 40 seconds at this point. Honestly, we haven't even scratched the surface. There is a lot more that we need to cover about Zaptie. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it. The YouTube commentator known as Zaptie, and according to his About page, only joined the site 6 months ago? What the fuck? That has to be the shortest time we've seen thus far. Oh hey look, it's also matched with the most blunt and honest description we've seen thus far as well. Videos are done when they're done. Why does this give me a bad feeling about his upload schedule? And he even has a very short FAQ on here. And this FAQ has stuff about his editing software, his audio equipment, how to pronounce his name, and even the question, are you gay? Which, to all you wondering, no. He's actually Chinese. And even though Zaptie's only been doing this for about 6 months now, he's already gained himself quite a decent following. I mean, honestly, look at that number for 6 months! That is an excessive amount of teddy bears! However, Zaptie isn't just confined to his channel, he's done a lot of work elsewhere, including being one of the 3 hosts on Hot Wet Soup, a YouTube podcast hosted by him and 2 other YouTubers, ElvisTheAlien and BionicPig. And heck, it's actually a pretty decent podcast that a lot of people like. They all do a good job at it together. And besides that, Zaptie even has his own shitposting account, Zaptie, which is basically just a bunch of really short videos, which I guess is the entire point of a shitpost channel in itself. I mean, they're supposed to be really short, really shitty, and very easy to make a meme out of. However, I'd like to point out that his shitpost channel has more videos than his actual channel. However, it should be mentioned that all of these videos only add up to about 8 minutes. However, his actual videos add up to about an hour and a half of content, which for a channel with only 8 videos, that's pretty decent. Granted, there is absolutely zero upload schedule to be found. I mean, videos can be released a week apart, or they can be literally released months apart. As far as his content goes, his first 2 videos were based on some of the larger YouTube drama happening at the time. However, his most recent content has been tackling larger issues on YouTube as a whole. But for now, let's take a look at Zaptie's first video and see how he did on it.
For the unfamiliar, Lionmaker is a Minecraft YouTuber who practically embodies 13 going on 30, both in his personality and when considering that seems to be his preferred age gap for his sexual partners. Lionmaker, or Marcus with an O in it somewhere, according to this highly credible source, has recently been having some trouble with being accused of pedophilia.
This guy is a pedophile!
Due to his relationship with a 16-year-old YouTuber called Paige the Panda. His account tweeted out both naked and near-naked photos of Paige when first accused of said pedophilia by this all-around flawless person.
As we can tell from the first video, Zaptie took the very unoriginal approach of using a bunch of video clips along with unrelated gameplay. This approach being something in the commentary community that I like to dub as the Pyrocynical approach. Which I'm not saying is a bad approach, but it is a very overused one. But it makes the most sense for most content creators because you can literally put any type of dialogue over the gameplay. And this approach allows for the most minimal of editing, because really all you're doing here is voiceover. And just to prove to you guys how easy that is, all you have to do is grab your bit of gameplay play, throw it in, and then reduce the volume on it. And then after that, all you literally have to do is talk. That's all you need to do. Just talk. Now just repeat until you have to put in your next section of actual editing. Congratulations, now even you can be a commentator. But as for everything else in that first video, it is really well done. Everything from his script writing to his presentation, it's all fantastic. And he manages to keep everything flowing quite well from point to point. And everything seems to be done in a zero punctuation style. All in all, for this video alone, I would still probably give him a check him out because the video is well produced, even if it is simple to edit. Because just looking at this video, you can tell that the concept is to entertain and also inform you, and he does both quite well. However, and this is for the better, Zaptie did not stop his videos there, and he actually changed up his style quite a bit. In fact, in the newest video we're about to watch, he doesn't use any gameplay at all. Instead, he uses his character, some live video of himself, and other people's videos to make up his own. However, we're not going to get to take a look at that because, well, the last video he uploaded on his channel was called Bear Unboxing Samurai Buyer. Damn it, Zaptie, just play it.
Hello and welcome to the first and only episode of Bear Unboxing. So why the fuck am I doing an unboxing video? It's fairly simple. Some of you may be familiar with Misaki. Now since this is an unboxing video on YouTube, you might be expecting me to use something ridiculous like a massive butcher's knife to try to open this with. And yes, I realize these aren't that ridiculous, but I don't have a lot of interesting things in my house. In order to open this, I will be using a good old-fashioned pair of scissors.
Yeah, basically this entire video is him opening up a mystery box of random Japanese items, talking for a few minutes about each item, and zooming in and throwing stuff around for comedic effect. It's so much different than anything his channel's been established on. Not to say it wasn't entertaining, because just watching a man with a teddy bear head on, going through a box of random shit with some very nicely timed jokes, well, it was good. It was good in that respect, but it just wasn't for his channel. Well, at least not for his main channel anyways. However, on his shitpost channel, it would have felt right at home. And to be honest, I'm not sure why he didn't do this, because he has put some of his higher quality content over there before. More specifically, his YouTube 101 series, where he goes over different topics on YouTube and shows how to do them right. And truly, it disappoints me that I'm not able to show you what his videos have evolved into here, so either just enjoy it in the screen right now, where there's absolutely no audio and no context to what's happening, or go to his channel and watch it for yourself. But now let's take a look at who Zaptie really is. Well, first off, as established, he is a plush bear with heterochromia. He tends to make videos on the larger picture instead of individual incidents. We may never get to see his actual face. His outro looks like every other commentator outro. He prefers his name is pronounced Zaptie instead of Zaptie. He is no stranger to the legal system. The video of his, which I am playing on screen right now, was actually featured on Pyrocynical's channel when he went on hiatus for that 1 week, and he is also not a fan of anyone who makes their content predominantly on this following concept. But with that, I feel like we have enough information to draw a final conclusion on Zaptie. So if you are unaware of how we rate channels on this show, we rate them under 4 different categories. A 9 to 10 gets a subscribe, a 6 to 8 gets a check them out, a 4 to 5 means maybe watch one of their videos and draw your own conclusions, and 1 to 3 means avoid them at all costs. So where along the list does Zaptie fit in? Well, to be completely honest, I'm going to have to give him the highest check amount I can give him with a perfect 8. Honestly, I wanted to give him a 9, but his upload schedule really kept me from doing that. And while I do get the quality over quantity argument, his channel is just extremely new. Like I said, it's only been up for 6 months. Really, there's not much content there to keep you entertained for long periods of time. I mean, if you truly wanted to, you could binge watch every single one of his videos in an afternoon. However, from what is there is a very good chance that you are going to enjoy what you see. It's just that his channel is very new and he puts a lot of time into his videos. So go ahead and check Zaptie out because there is a very good chance that you're going to enjoy his content. But that's it for me. Zaptie, dance us out. And if you are still somehow around after that, it is time to spin the wheel of selection. Oh my god, we're going back to the series roots and going at TonyVToons, yet another member of the animation squad. Let's get into this. This is gonna be fun. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. I would love a new addition to the Snake Army. Make sure you go and check out Zaptie. I have one of his videos playing on screen right now, so just go ahead and click it. It'll send you right to his channel, and you can watch all of his stuff. It'll only take you about 2 hours to watch all of it. I do guarantee you it will likely be a 2 hours that you will enjoy, so go ahead and check them out. You really have nothing to lose in doing so. As well as go ahead and check out the person who unfortunately was not selected for next week. He was right below TonyVToons, and it made me very sad to see that his name was so close to being selected but was not. Lord Bung, he is yet another animator. He does really good stuff. I can't highly recommend him enough. Just go ahead, check out his channel. He does great stuff. As well as go ahead and follow me on Twitter for updates on future videos, and you guys can help decide what the future videos will be. I do polls there, and you can help decide what you want to see most. With that being said, guys, I will see you on the next video tomorrow. As always, Whiplash, signing out.